It seems once again Nvidia are having issues with their drivers, as the latest game ready drivers, which is at the time of recording 364.72, may damage a PC or Windows installation. Reports of issues from many users on both the GeForce forums as well as on Reddit and of course various other forums have been pouring in for the last couple of days after Nvidia released the latest driver. Now, users have been reporting all sorts of issues after installing the driver 364.72. This ranges from systems failing to boot, to crashes, blue screen crashes, grey and green screen artifacting, flickering, visual corruption, freezing, G-Sync issues, DSR scaling issues, and there's even reports of GTX graphics cards dying after the driver installation. I will include links to both the Nvidia forums and the Reddit thread in the description below so you can have a read of it yourself, but what I want to draw attention to at the moment is the opening comment in the Reddit thread, which is not great. And the post reads, quote, "Warning, avoid 364.72 March 28th. Like the plague, it's bricking cars left and right and rollbacks are not working. I'm not being hyperbolic here. There are hundreds of posts on Reddit and the Nvidia forums of people saying the latest driver update is bricking hardware. I've now seen multiple pics of people's screens after the update and it looks just like what happened to me. Hold out for the next driver. Yes, most users will probably not have problems. It wouldn't have gotten out of beta if it was a majority issue, right? But do you want to risk your system being in that 1%? Drivers should not brick hardware. At worst, a rollback should resolve things. If this is happening to any number of systems, then something is wrong." Now, this isn't the first time by any means, and not even the first time recently. Just a few weeks ago, we had similar issues with Nvidia drivers causing all sorts of problems, including the bricking of graphics cards. Now, if you've already downloaded and installed these drivers and you are having issues, you could try using driver removal tools such as display driver uninstaller and uninstalling the driver in safe mode. And if you haven't installed the driver, it is recommended that you stay away for the moment. Now, as the Reddit post rightly points out, this does seem to be a minority issue, but it is still affecting a rather large amount of people, just given how many people have Nvidia graphics cards. So I too have an Nvidia graphics card on my home PC, and I am now going to avoid these game ready drivers like the plague until I know for sure that they've sorted this issue. It seems that there's something definitely going wrong with these line of drivers recently. As I said, this happened just a few weeks ago, so it clearly is a bigger problem that Nvidia needs to look into, because obviously this isn't good to happen at all, let alone repeatedly within the space of about a month. As I said, both the links to the Nvidia forums and the Reddit thread I mentioned are in the description below. So if you want to check out the responses, what people have been experiencing, any fixes, and if perhaps you're running into problems, perhaps you could find yourself some help there. But if you haven't installed these drivers, just avoid it for now. I wouldn't risk it, even if the chances are low. It's still not a great thing to happen at any point to you. So I would avoid it, but that's just me. I'm a paranoid person when it comes to these sort of things. But there you go. That is all the information I have for you today. Of course, I will update you as soon as any more information becomes available. But for now, that's me done. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It is very appreciated. And I will see you next time.